Hi guys, this is Justin with J Muse Entertainment, and I just want to send a quick video out to you guys. Unfortunately, for whatever reasons, we weren't able to meet in person or have a phone conversation, but I want to tell you about our services, and I'll get into my slide presentation and show you all about what we do. So, our company, J Muse Entertainment, we are a full-service multi-op wedding and uplighting company. Now, we've been in business for a number of years, since 2009 as a company, a lot longer individually. And I say, when I say we, I'm referring to the 4 other DJs that work for our company. So our mission through the use of audio and visual aesthetics is to promote a high energy celebratory environment, thus creating lasting memories. And that's what it's about, creating the lasting memories. That's what weddings are about for us. You get it through your photographer, you see the photos, and that's what people tend to remember when they look back. And also the music. Did they have a good time? So our goal is to keep bodies on the dance floor. Now, before I go into the pricing, there is a couple of add-on services that we do offer. I won't read through them, but you can see them. I'll follow up and send you an email on all of these, but some of the popular are photo booth, dancing on the cloud, uplighting. All these things can be added to any package that you choose. So if you're not familiar with uplighting, it's a lighting effect. It creates an elegance to the room so that you wouldn't otherwise be staring at a drab white wall. As the name states, we simply uplight a wall. And you can see it changes the mood of the room. The picture up top shows a head table that we've done. And at the bottom kind of shows a little of if we were to uplight around the whole room. We can have the lights one static color, or we can have them pulsate to the bass of the music, and we typically switch them on the pulsating mode during the open dance portion. Monogram images is another one. That's typically the wedding couple's name and initials, and we project those onto a focal point in the room, sometimes a wall, sometimes a ceiling, but we can move it around. We use a high definition projector to display that, and dancing on the cloud would be one of our most popular in recent years. It's a low-lying fog effect. Now, when I say fog, I don't want you to think chemicals like a fog machine. We use hot water and dry ice in our machines, and it creates a thick cloud-like water vapor. So it's 100% water vapor, so there's zero chance of sprinklers or alarms going off. There's no smoke. You don't have to worry about it affecting the health of anyone. There's no chemicals or fog juice laying around there. So on to the packages. We typically provide 2 packages. We have a base package, and we have, well, it's called a bridal choice. I know on the slide it says deluxe. Before I get into that, just want to show you these photographs here. These are photographs of live weddings that we have. Well, not live, I'm sorry, it's a picture, but we've seen stuff like this out in the field. And you'll notice that in these photographs, there's cables and wires all over the place. And we want to assure you that that is something that we do not do. Weddings for us are all about elegance and everything looking nice. You don't want cables showing up in your photographs. And we work really hard to provide a clean setup, kind of like what you see pictured at the bottom. No wires, no cables, nice clean design, unlike this photo here. So our base package. Our base package is typically, it starts at $1,500. And what you get with that is 4 hours of performance time. Couples who book us for the base package typically want us for the reception only. They do not need a cocktail hour or ceremony coverage. So for this base package, we will provide 4 hours of service performance. That includes DJ service. We will MC the event. We will provide dance floor lighting. There's a dedicated planning app that we also use. I'll get into that in a further slide. There's unlimited consultations. A keynote I want to point out here is liability insurance. You'll find that a lot of our competition do not provide liability insurance, but it's really, really important. When you rent a facility, a banquet hall, wherever you rent, you are responsible for any damage that your guest or vendors make. So anything that could happen, you are liable for 100%. If your vendors have liability insurance with adequate coverage, the mistakes that they make won't be on you. Their insurance will cover those damages that they make. So be sure that your vendors have liability insurance. We do. And also, we don't charge for equipment setup or breakdown. That is all included in our quote. I couldn't imagine charging you to set up for an event that I already have to be at. So enough said there. $1,500 for the base. And with all the packages, with the base, you can add on to this. If you wanted, say, I wanted uplighting, which is not included in this package, or we wanted the cold sparks or the dancing on the cloud, you could add that on. Or you say, hey, you know what? I need 5 hours instead of 4 from my reception. You could definitely add on an additional service hour at cost. Now, our second and last package, you'll notice here, and if I can go back 1 second, this is pictured here. This is what the setup looks like. There's a facade there, which covers all the cables and wires. You'll see it's a nice clean setup. And that's kind of like what we would set up at your wedding for the base package. The bridal choice, which is our package that's inclusive of all of our add-ons, is $5,000. And for that price, there's unlimited service, which means service hours, which means we're there until you don't need us to be there any longer. If it's 8 hours, 10 hours, we are there. We provide full coverage of the ceremony, the cocktail hour, and the reception, as well as DJing and MCing the reception. So let's talk about for the ceremony. We provide a sound system, and we mic the officiant so that the exchange of the vows can be heard. For cocktail, we'll bring out a separate system to play music. Also during that ceremony, we're playing the prelude music and any music that you would like for the wedding party to come down the aisle at. So the big upgrade to this package here is what you see centered there. That is a custom media booth that we have built. It houses a 65-inch flat screen. Now, what you can do with that is we can do video mixing so we can play the music videos for all the music that we play and mix those videos in for visual effect. We can do slideshow presentations. A lot of times I'll have couples email me lots of pictures of the couple and their journey together, and we kind of showcase that slideshow during the dinner portion. We can put messages, any messages, announcements, if someone's having a birthday, another anniversary. We can take footage from earlier in the evening, like the photo shoot after the ceremony, or we can show the ceremony. If someone tapes it on their iPhone, we can kind of plug into the screen and show that first kiss. We can replay the grand entrance. Anything that you can imagine you would want on a screen, we could do that with that media booth there. This package also comes with custom monogram image. It comes with 20 room uplights around the room. Photo booth is included in this package, along with dancing on the cloud and cold sparkler entrance. And that also comes with our standard with all our packages, liability insurance and equipment and setup and breakdown. We provide backup equipment for everything: backup speakers, backup laptops, backup subwoofers. We even bring a backup DJ. We do not do one event alone. If the unfortunate thing happened and DJ got sick, that the party would still go on. So that's our bridal choice package for $5,000. It's inclusive of all of our add-on services. Or if you didn't want all of them, you could say, you know what, I'm going to go with the base and I'll just add on 3 of these packages, 3 of these upgrades or 4 of these upgrades, because the bridal choice package is not what I need. So you can kind of mix and match and customize what you want there. So that's it for the presentation. And a couple of things we like to highlight is that, again, we are licensed and insured. We have plenty of references that are available upon your request. And when you are looking for a DJ, I put this in there that you ask that they do take requests. Obviously, you're going to be paying a lot of money, and you want to be able to get what you want. So really quickly, before we get out of here, I want to go to, let's see, I'll go through my website. Our website is www.jmuseentertainment, and you can contact us. I'll show you on the website here. If you ever need to contact us, you can scroll, and it's just about on every page. There's a link for schedule a consultation. You click that link and it will take you to my calendar, and you can schedule a consultation with me. As I said, there's unlimited consultations. You can call, text, or Zoom meet with me at any time throughout the process, or even before you book. Once you also on our website, I want to note that for the monograms images, we have, if it would pop up, we have a website dedicated to monograms. It's not showing up right now, but there's over 5,000 monogram images for you to choose from, or you could create your own. These are all templates, and you would just simply say, hey, give me, I want number 106, 109, or whatever number, and we would pop your name and wedding date into those templates. So you can peruse through those. There's over 5,000. We have animated ones. We have holiday ones. So that's the monogram images on our website. You can reach that through our website. If you're on our website and you go to services, scroll down and click, go to services, scroll down to monogram images. You click monogram images and it will take you to our website for all of our monogram images. Okay. Now the planning app. The last thing I want to tell you about is our planning app. So once you book with us, we will send you a link via email or text message to our planning app. And this is what the interface looks like if you're on the web. Let's go to one of our weddings. So the thing about this app allows you to streamline all the communication. So you can plan your music, you can plan your timeline through this app, and it cuts down on a lot of changes that you may have to make and have to contact us as a company. So this is what the interface looks like. We'll start with a picture of yourself. On the right here, you'll see there's the time that the DJ arrives, the start time of the event, the end time. If we go to the people tab here up top, it shows you everyone who's invited. That means everybody that can join the app and make changes. I typically say leave it to you and your spouse. Some folks add in-laws to that, but that's your prerogative. If we go to the timeline and event, this is where it gets to the meat of everything. Under the general information tab is where you're going to find most of the information. That tab is highlighted. So you can see I have 27 questions. And we do our homework. We're asking things like, what is the theme of the wedding? What are the colors? What years did you graduate from high school? That's a clue for us musically. We know what was popular during that era. Once you tell us the year, we'll ask the age of the guest. All these things is clue to get a clue on what you guys like. You can also pick as many songs or as little songs as you want for a playlist. So what we're essentially doing here is we are event planning. So if you don't have a day of coordinator, we can save you time. So let's go down to, well, as you can see on the left side, you'll see that the timeline is there. 7:15, there's dinner. I'm sorry, 7:15 first dance, 7:20 dinner, 7:50 toast, so on. And you can change these sections. You can move them around. But if I were to go into, let's say, first dance, okay. So their first dance you see here, they've chosen 1,000 Years by Christina Perri. Then there's questions, instructions that they've left me. Fade out at 2 minutes. Is the dance choreographed? Yes or no? Let's go to open dance. So there's a section for each part of the event. So under open dance, these are all the songs that they have chosen. And you can choose these songs right through the app. There's a button up here that says Song Ideas. You press Song Ideas, and it will give you options for all different genres and eras in music. Hits of the 1950s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, TikTok hits, wedding songs, Latin songs, you name it, it's in here. You can also import from Spotify or Apple Music. So you can choose those things. That way you ensure that everything that you like gets played. So that's it for the planning app. And at the end of it all, what it does is it spits out a nice clean PDF. Let's find one. Let's go to recent. And here's a copy of the example of the PDF. You've got the couple's name. You've got the arrival time of the DJ. You've got the start time of the event, the end time of the event. You've got some notes. It says bring 2 wireless mics and a stand for the officiant and musicians. And you've got your timeline here. Let's see, timeline. We know that 7 o'clock, the wedding party is going to be introduced. At 7:10, the bride and groom is going to be introduced. First dance at 7:15. We've got the name of the song there of the first dance. And we've got the whole timeline here, as well as any notes and any songs that are going to be played. And what we do is we make sure that everyone has a copy of this. The photographer, the wait staff, obviously the bride and groom, the bridal party. So everybody is on point with what's going on. The last thing we want is for it'd be time for the bouquet toss and the photographers in the hallway having dinner. This is our Super Bowl, and we only get one shot. It's not like the playoffs. It's no best out of 5. We get one opportunity to make this right. So that's it for the presentation. And let's talk about next steps. So next steps is if you are ready to book with us, and I will tell you that we typically book 1 year to 18 months in advance. So at the time of this taping, it is April of 2023. I can tell you we are booked. We've got bookings well into April 2024. So the 2024 calendar at this time is just about booked up. I know off the top of my head that there's a few dates left, and that's typically how it goes from year to year. We're booked out about a year, 18 months. So in 2024, when that comes here, we'll be probably mid 2024. We'll be booked for most of 2025. That's how most reputable, good DJ companies operate. They've got gigs on the books 18 months out. So I would say you find someone that you like, go ahead and put that deposit down. For us, once you sign the contract and you put a deposit down, that locks in your date. And if this weren't a video at this portion, this point in the video, I would be fielding questions from you. Couples usually have about 5 or 6 questions. It's about 20 minutes into the tape now. So with questions, usually the call is about 30 minutes. And that's it. If you guys know how to contact me, www.jmuseentertainment@hotmail.com. The website is jmuseentertainment.com. I'm sorry, if I messed up the email, it's jmuseentertainment@hotmail.com. And the website is www.jmuseentertainment.com. You can reach me also. My number is 443-854-6645. I'm usually responsive, but leave me a message. I'll get back to you. Hope all is well. Happy planning. Peace.